Hi, and welcome to your workout today. Again, today's workout is going to be broken into 2 rounds, 3 exercises each with your 30-second highest intensity intervals. The first 3 exercises, we're going to have a pivot squat. So we're going to go deep into a squat and then a quick pivot, just twisting that lower body. Modification, if you need to take out the hop, is going to be squat, tap one leg out to the side and behind you. So that movement right there. Second exercise, we're going to go into wide push-ups. I love that wide stance. It works your chest more with some leg movement in here. So with the wide stance with those hands, you have your best push-up, and then we're going to bring the knees into the right, left. Modify if needed. Go down to those knees, and then if you can, come right back on those toes to do the cross body with the knees. Second exercise, we're going to do a one-sided torso twist. So we're going to lean back just far enough to engage the abs. If you can, feet up. And we're going to twist just to one side. And I'll tell you when to switch sides on that one. So get ready. We have our pivot squats. You should be warmed up.
Starting session. Your
deepest squat. Tap or quick turn. Ready. And squat, pivot. So it's a nice, really quick movement here. The balls of the feet. Or remember, squat, tap back. That's a minute. So it's just my lower body twisting here. Make your highest intensity. Get that heart rate up. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, we have our wide stance push-ups. Hands are wide, should still be along that chest line. Toes or knees, nice long neck. And if you're unable to finish with the push-ups, you hold your best plank and go. Now bring the knees into the right, left. So knee goes to the opposite elbow. Make every move count here. Get down on the knees if needed. Hold the plank if that's your 100%. But make every push-up or plank your best. And to the third one. So you're gonna lean back just far enough to engage the abs. Focus on posture, shoulders down. If you can, feet up. And we're just gonna twist to the right and go. So I want you to be thinking about your right side obliques here by really wrapping the right elbow back behind you. Your chin should be off the chest, with a nice long neck, and your traps, those upper shoulders are down, no shrugging of those shoulders. Feel it in the lower back, place those feet down. If you still feel it, give that back a rest, come up and hug those knees. And back to those pivot squats. Whew. Okay, make every squat your deepest. Those pivots, whether it's a hop or toe tap, your fastest. Ready, and go. You want to burn lots of calories after this workout. You need to make it your highest intensity, whatever that looks like today. Remember, you need to be fully hydrated before each workout. Good, good. Finish each set strong. We're almost there. Whew. Whew. My quads can feel that. Okay. Back to your best push-up or best plank. Nice long neck. Abs are tucked in. Supporting that lower back. And go. And bring those knees across that body. I love push-ups because you can change just movement, different position of those arms. They target different muscle groups here. So with the wide stance, we're working our chest muscles more here. Okay. Back to sitting torso twist. Again, just twisting to the right still. Oh, I had a breeze, that feels good. Get ready, 3, 2, 1, and go. I encourage you all, if you can do these videos, workouts outside, it is so great. It's getting pretty hot and humid here, so I'm getting sweaty, but it makes me sweat. I feel like I'm working out harder, and actually this heat and humidity helps my heart rate raise even higher. In a good way. Listen to your body. 2, 1. But we need outdoors, especially times like this, so please get outside if you're able to do these workouts, but also walking, getting out there, running, whatever you're doing, please get outside as much as you can. Get ready. Go. Be mindful of every movement, every pivot, every step back, every squat, dropping those hips behind you. I always say there's no pacing in these high intensity intervals. I'm definitely not pacing, so I'm getting slower at the end. But that's 100%. Woo! I always can tell somebody's been pacing if their ending is a lot stronger than their beginning. No, if anything, your ending should be a little slower, maybe a little bit modified. And go. Let's get that second wind in there. Woo. Be mindful of every movement here. Shoulders are down away from those ears. You're looking above your finger line, so your neck's in line with that spine. Hips and abs are tucked in nice and tight. If you're on your knees, make sure, I like to say, get on the kind of meaty part above your kneecap. I like to say right up here versus right on your kneecap, because then your booty tends to raise up. And we're twisting to the left. Let's focus on posture. Ready? And pull that elbow back. So now, I want you to be thinking about left side obliques. Remember what I say, if you think about where you should feel a movement or exercise, you're gonna isolate it more. Get in as many quality reps as you can in. No jerking motion here, with control. A little posture check, shoulders down, nice long neck. Woo! Alrighty, to our last set of each here. Again, finish strong, whatever your strong looks like. Work those quads, get ready. And go, deepest squat, quick, little pivots there. Take out the hops if needed. I always say, start with your most challenging move, and you can always modify. You can't finish with that move. You don't have to commit to that most challenging move. Good, good. Deepest squat each time. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, last set of push-ups. Nice wide stance, nice long neck. Get ready. And go. And don't forget to bring those knees across that body, so it's opposite elbows. Always breathing. Our muscles need oxygen, so do not hold your breath while you're working out here. Good, good. We're almost there. 5 seconds. Best plank or push-up, whatever you have left in you. Woo. Okay. Levy says rest. Those 15 seconds. A big long rest. So, twisting to the left still. Roll the shoulders back, good posture. And go. It's only 30 seconds, you get a quick break. So challenge those abs and those obliques without feeling a strain in that lower back. I always say work through burn. Do not work through a straining pain. So many quality reps as you can get in here. Big twist. Be thinking about that side as you wrap that elbow back there. 2, 1. Yay! I'm grabbing a quick sip. So working on our balance, very important here. I have a fairly simple exercise here. I'm gonna start balancing on my left. My right leg's gonna be the swing leg. Just a little bend in the leg you're balancing on. I'm gonna bring that leg out to the side and across with an optional hop in there. Try and work the outer side of those glutes with that leg out to the side, and then focus the inner side here. Optional jump. Your goal would be to keep that leg up the whole time with the torso nice and straight. Second exercise, we're gonna go, I'm gonna do right leg back, pulsing lunge with hitchhiker. So I call it a hitchhiker because your thumbs are back, you're gonna squeeze that mid back. So we're gonna go down, squeeze. So it's a little pulsing with that lunge. If your knees are bothering you this end of the week, go ahead and just try and hold the lunge. The weight should be on the heel. No stress, less stress on those knees. And last one, we have our side plank. We'll start that right side, so feet stacked, staggered, bottom one bend, or even last modification would be that top, both legs bent. Elbows up, and we're gonna pull it down to the side, working the right side obliques. Modification there too, if you're going to do the side or the rotation, you can hold your hand there. You'll still feel in here as you're lifting that hip up. So, get ready, we have our big leg swings.
Starting session.
So, slight bend of that left leg, ready, and go. And I don't care what your arms do here. Help me with my balance to get this little swing going. Helps to pick a point to stare at for balance. Remember, that hop is optional, but our goal is try and balance on this leg the entire time without putting that foot down. It's a lofty goal. Good, good. Nice and controlled. If you got that hop in, landing the ball of the foot. Awesome. Okay, right leg back for that lunge. So we're lunging, hinging forward just slightly. You should be able to wiggle your toes, engaging the glutes back here. Thumbs pointed back. And we're gonna squeeze that mid back. Ready? Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So I want you to coming straight down with that body, all the way on my heels. I can wiggle my toes, squeeze. So focus on squeezing those shoulder blades together. So I'm not all the way upright. I'm hinging just forward to take less stress off that lower back. Focus on mid back by pulling those arms and elbows back there. 3, 2, 1. Awesome.
Rest.
To your right side plank. Whew, a little sweaty. Elbow should be right under the shoulder. Body in a straight line, except maybe some modified bent knees. Elbow up, and drop that elbow towards the ground. Hip stays up the whole time here. So I probably don't need to tell you where you should feel it, but it should be the right side obliques here facing the mat. Again, modify by bending those legs if needed, or hold it up. You can have those fingertips there, but I want you to really focus on mosquito, squeezing those obliques. 2, 1, awesome. Oh yes, we love Houston mosquitoes. Okay, left leg, right leg swing, still same leg. Again, just a slight bend on that left leg. Just make sure the knees isn't locked. Ready, and go. So, you can get that balance down. I also want you to work on range of motion with this leg kicking out to the side and then across. So, I can feel it outside my glutes, my hip of that right, and then the inside of that right leg. Your core should be engaged, keeping that torso upright. You're not leaning to the side. One more. Awesome. Okay, so we're still doing right leg back for that lunge. Hinge forward just slightly at the waist. I want you to feel it right here, left booty. Thumbs pointed back, and go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So this one, I want you to be really mindful. Are your glutes engaged by having all the weight on the front of the heel? Are you feeling it in the mid-back? Are those shoulder blades squeezing together? See, my elbows are lower than my shoulder. I'm not up here. I don't have shrugged shoulders. I have a long neck. And keep going, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. And back to your side plank. Right forearm again. So again, modify stack, staggered, bottom or top, bent. Ready, and go. If you're able to drop this elbow, I want you to really think about squeezing right here. Really keep them nice and tight. I love great obliques. Very important part of your core. Keep squeezing. Again, elbow should be right under the shoulder. Almost there. One more. Awesome. Okay, we are already switching legs. So now, I'm gonna balance on my right leg, which I'll warn you, it's not my good leg. Everybody has their better balanced leg. It's my left. Right leg, little bend in it. Left leg's gonna swing out to the side. Go. So pick a point to help you focus on your balance. So the hop makes it a little bit more challenging. Also helps strengthen the ankle, which just balancing helps you strengthen the ankle. Those ligaments and tendons are firing to keep it in place. I recommend one-legged exercises for all athletes. Awesome. Okay. Now our left leg's coming back. Right leg's forward. And I want you to hinge slightly at that waist. All the way. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Do the toe wiggle test here. The entire time, thumb is back. And go. So the entire time you're doing this exercise, you should be able to wiggle those toes. If not, you're putting too much stress forward on that knee. So really drive through that heel, that front leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those back muscles. Good, good. Be mindful of every movement here. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, we have other side for your side plank. Left forearm. Yeah, make sure the elbow, you don't want all the elbow all the way up there. That's too much stress on that shoulder. So do your best to keep it right under the shoulder. Ready. And squeeze those left side obliques. Belly button pulled in nice and tight. I always say start with your most challenging move. You need a modified drop. One leg, bend it, or both. Good, keep squeezing those left side obliques. Squeeze. And we're already last set of each. Wow, it is a humid day here in Texas. I love it. It's helping me keep my highest intensity right there. It's high. Go. So we're on a right leg still. Biggest movements here with that leg, whether you're hopping or not. Of course, if you need to put that foot down in between, totally understandable. You're going to work your way up though, because we're going to improve your balance throughout this month. These challenging one-legged exercises. Good, good. Keep going. Feel my calf working. 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, left leg back. Should be your second time with this lunging leg forward. I'm gonna hinge at the waist. Shoulders roll back. Good posture here. I'm gonna squeeze that mid back. And I'm gonna squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So I promise, the second I really start thinking about my mid back, I start firing it off more. So I want you to think about that mid back and the weight on your front foot heel. Really focus on those two things during these movements. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 30 seconds. Let's rock it, whatever that looks like for you. Whether your feet are stacked, whether your fingertips are down, elbow drop, you own it to make this your most challenging move. Go. Big movements, doing that elbow drop. I want you to pull it up and then bring it down as far as you can. Really be thinking about those obliques firing off here. We're almost there. Last one of this workout. Finish strong, keep that hip up. 2, 1, yay. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this workout. As I always say, make sure you hydrate. Good protein in your meal shortly after this workout too, to help keep those muscles nice and strong that we're building here. Have a great day.